Hey guys, it's Allie, and today we're going to be discussing Bleacher's self-titled record. It just dropped. This is my first listen. Let's get into it. This is their fourth studio record, and this is their first one after leaving RCA Records. For full transparency, I've already listened to Modern Girl, Alma Mater, and Tiny Moves, and the rest is going to be a surprise. I'm right on time. This one sounds like a slowed down version of their song that they did for Love, Simon. Okay, not too bad. Next up is Modern Girl, which this to me is just lovely Bleachers. I love this one. I guess I'm New Jersey's finest New Yorker. A masterpiece, absolute masterpiece. This is Jesus is Dead. Kind of sounds like if Blink-182 went pop. Does that make sense? Like, I can hear this as like a pop punk song. Who is Patrik Berger? Charlie XCX, Iconopop. He wrote Dancing on My Own. No way. That is incredible. This one's Me Before You. This one sounds like the 1975. Sexy sax. I wouldn't say this if I was listening to this, but by reading the lyrics, the structure of the song is kind of odd. There's not much of a chorus. But, ooh, that sax is good. Chills. I have chills. Like, this isn't a bop by any means. Like, it's a bop in a different way, but it's so good. It's just like, Okay, this one's good. Alma Mater. I mean, I just love these next couple lines. I feel like this one is gonna go super hard in a live environment. It's gonna be like I think it's gonna be really good live. Tiny Moves. No thoughts, just shoulder for this one. If you want to read my review, I've already made a video about it. And I talked about who Margaret Qualley is. Isimo? Born to Bleed might be a callback to a Red Hearse song, question mark? Okay, yes, Born to Bleed may be a callback, but also did Sam Do or Soundwave write the song because they were part of that project. Let's see. Isimo. Oh no, they didn't. Okay. I think I need to re-listen to that one. We'll come back to that one. This is Woke Up Today. I think overall this album, I mean, I'm on track 8 of 14 on Spotify. It's very cinematic. It's like, the way I would describe it so far is like, if I was cooking, I would put this album on. Or like, if I'm vibing and I'm turning on like my record player to like play vinyl, I'd play this record because it's like a vibe in its own. Okay, this next one is Self-Respect. It's co-written from Florence Welch and co-produced by her. Florence and the Machine. Day that Kobe fell from the sky. Day that Kendall Pepsi smiled. Like, this one has a lot of emotional impact in it, I think. But I need a breakdown of this line, or maybe I need to listen to it deeper. I think it was the day Kobe fell out of the sky, or the day Kendall smiled, Pepsi smiled, or the day that I held her last. These are the rough days of our lives. I need to unpack this. There's so many songs I just need to listen to a second or third time to understand them. I think this is definitely one of them. This one is Hey Joe. I'm manifesting this to be about Joe Alwyn, but I don't think it is.
Baby town dreaming on the 4th of July, touching herself to the stars in the sky.
Okay, so it's like a political song. Okay. This sounds like the 1975. Oh, Claude's featured on this song? Shout out Claude. Call Me After Midnight. This one I'm excited for because apparently it is a Brockhampton demo turned bleacher song, and co-writers Sam Dew, love Sam Dew. If you haven't listened to Red Hearse, go listen to. Kevin Abstract, Ramil, Himnani, and Ryan Beatty. I'm very excited for this one. Oh, I love this one.
Until a voice said, "Hell with the glories of this loneliness. Oh, who's gonna be there when you
Stop. Pause. That oh was the Taylor Swift oh. That was the Out of the Woods oh. Proceed. Okay, this is the one. This is the original demo from Kevin Abstract's Instagram live a couple years ago, I think. That is Call Me After Midnight. Next song is We're Gonna Know Each Other Forever. Gosh, Call Me After Midnight was so good.
but tired on a wire, born strange desire.
Strange Desire.
The ain't
Ooh, that sax is interesting.
does anyone leave their hometown?
Okay. Next one is Ordinary Heaven. The like ethereal synth, I think, behind it. I don't get it. Is that bad? I don't like I get it, but like with this the beat, it just like feels like they're not on the right. Like this is gonna be really good live. And that's the thing with a lot of bleacher songs. It's like you hear them first and you're like, eh, and then you hear them live and you're like, fuck, this is so good. Like this is fine. Okay, wait. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I almost lost it on this song. Oh, this is produced by Soundwave and co-written by Soundwave. Soundwave did some work on Taylor Swift's Midnight's album as well, but he was also part of Red Hearse. Is that, wait, is that the bongos? Are those bongos back there? Huh. Okay, this one got interesting. At first, it was like this for me, and then it went... Ooh, that's a shout. Next one is The Waiter. How was it auto-tuned? Okay, at first, I was not thinking that song was going to go in the direction that it took me. I'm very emotional. So let's talk about this album. I think overall, I'd probably give it 3, almost 4.5 out of 5 alleys. I think for the reason of it is a piece of art, and the maturity and growth that we've seen from Bleachers over the last couple years is crazy. And this one lyrically, and I think it took risks. It was very experimental, and it felt like you were transported to this place where you're listening to this music and it's raw and it's real. And there's been a lot of evolution that we've seen with this. Like, truthfully, I think this is something that you could listen on a drive, a late night, specifically a late night drive. This is a late night drive album, 100%. You start at sunset and then you finish it as the night gets dark and the headlights are on. And it's very dreamy, cinematic, ethereal almost. Maybe not ethereal. Some of the songs do feel a little ethereal, but it's just very cinematic. And I think it's really set the tone for what Bleachers is now and moving forward, what it will be. And obviously there's going to be change and evolution, but I think the synth pop Bleachers that a lot of us all fell in love with is now fading away. But I think they took some pretty big risks with this record, and you can tell that this is a passion, and like you can feel you can tell there's a lot of passion and emotion behind some of these song lyrics and everything. If you couldn't already tell, my favorite song is Call Me After Midnight. So good. So good. I don't think, let's see if I have a least favorite song. Maybe, I don't know. Woke Up Today, maybe? Maybe that one's my least. I mean, this is first listen to. But I did say that there are a couple in here that I just don't vibe with at first. But I can't see myself not liking one of these songs after a few more listens, especially as I like listen to the lyrics more and like kind of deep dive into what they make me feel and what the artist has written them to make us feel. I've definitely read some mixed reviews on this record, and I can see why there's hesitation to like this record and people not sure, because they wanted this sexy sax like vibe and 80s feel from them. But I think this broke down a wall of this is the tone they're going to set, and all of it is masterfully done with depth and just a lot of like ugh. I do hope that this makes a pathway for Red Hearse to come back, because Samdu and Soundwave were both featured on this record, and you can hear the Soundwave and you can hear the Samdu influence on Call Me After Midnight. So if you're listening, Jack, this is my plea. Please. And also, don't tour in just 3 cities again. Give me a DC date. Thank you. I also think there's a great chunk of these songs that I and other people probably aren't going to vibe with at first, but then we're going to hear them live and it's going to just like pack a punch like we've never heard it before in this way, and it's going to be so vibrant and free once it's on a live environment. Because I think a lot of stuff that Bleachers does is like you hear it and you're like, okay, this is good, but then you hear it live and it's like, this is so like, this is the one. Thanks for hanging out. If you like this and more content like this, be sure to subscribe. See ya.